Andrew McGahan for SevereMMA, standing alongside Garry Cook. Garry, almost a year now to the day we first interviewed you, and I've something to bring up with you. Last time we spoke, you said, okay, here, I'll give you this, I'll throw you this bone. Ireland, April or May? I don't think it's going to happen then. I heard a rumour it could be July. Can you give us any light?
Well, Andrew, I'd never expect you to do anything but challenge us. But you know, we set out a year ago with a plan. The Irish market is a big market for us. The fans have always been very supportive, and they continue to be supportive. And obviously, with Conor's growth this last year, it's been tremendous. So we will be in Ireland before the end of the year. Is all I can say right now. We're just finalising an ink in a deal. It's fair to say it won't be April or May, but we'll be there before the end of the year.
I heard two rumours. I heard July and I heard September.
So we got 50% chance of being right then.
Do we? Oh, okay. So we'll take that and we'll run with it. Another Irish interest, though, you may or may not know this. Tough 20, Joanne Calderwood is over there doing a bit of a Q&A with the fans. We have another Irish person applying for that. Her name is Aisling Daly. I was asked to find out, is there any news on when the trials, if you know when that's going to be in America?
No, I haven't spoken to Dana. Dana's in this afternoon, so I'll catch up with him on that one. But you know what we are seeing is Ultimate Fighter is really being something that's starting to grow and build. And we talked about this last time, Andrew, is we've never had an Ultimate Fighter actually filmed here in the UK or in Ireland. And what we're finding is, as you see on Saturday night, we got 4 fighters who have been in the Tough series and have performed very, very well. And Joanne, obviously, you know, she's getting ready for that. So what we're finding is it's a great talent development pool for us here in the region. So I think the next stage for us is, rather than send them overseas to go and compete, is have one here. So I think as you look at the plan for Ultimate Fighter, you'll see more and more of the same thing.
Because the rumours it was leaked online, whether it's true or not, is that there's 2 of Conor's teammates, Cathal Pendra and Chris Fields, in the next season of The Ultimate Fighter. So maybe if you had one closer to home, these guys wouldn't have to go over to the States, as you alluded to. If I could just talk about these events as a whole. You say one event every year. When do you think you'll be at the stage where you can lock down that it will be March or February for London for the considerable future?
Well, you know, we've always been a bit guarded because there's so many elements that come into it, and obviously the card is an important piece. But as we come out of this event this week, you'll start to see some announcements on the rest of the year. We're also mapping out 2015 already, and if wherever we're successful, then obviously we'll look to repeat and keep. So the plan hasn't changed, the strategy hasn't changed, but sometimes life gets in the way.
One final thing. I've been asking a few people and they couldn't really comment, so maybe if you could even find this out. Neil Seary, he replaced Ian McCall. We think it was due to the Twitter support, and it was SevereMMA that actually started the campaign to get Neil in the UFC, and he thinks it is it, but we're just... Who put Neil Seary on the radar? Was it the Twitter support? Was it all of that? Or did Sean Shelby in the back of his head think, I know a guy from Ireland who may take this fight?
No, I don't. I think you're absolutely right. You know, this is an organisation that has relied on its fan base to build the business. Dana's Twitter following is an example of that. You know, when you've got over 3 million people following you on Twitter, he's listening to the fans, and as you know, and you engage with him directly. This business is committed to its fans. We've sold out the London show. We've got an open workout tonight where the fans are meeting and greeting the fighters. Sean Shelby can't live in every country all around the world every day, and so he's got to listen to the people, and the people are voting, and when they vote, we acknowledge it.
I'm very sorry. When you said Sean Shelby, it went into my head. The European matchmaker that you alluded to at the last press conference in Manchester, it didn't happen. Was there any reason to that?
Yeah, we discussed that at great length. You know, we had a strategy where we felt we needed a matchmaker. Joe and Sean felt that they could handle it. What they need is more talent development and more talent identification. So we'll continue to look at that as a model rather than looking to find it. What you don't need, as you well know, is when you've got too many people with subjective opinion on who should fight who, then it becomes a bit of a cluster. And I haven't seen Joe or Sean do a bad job yet, so I don't see any reason to change.
Excellent, Gary. We appreciate your time. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Andy.